We didn't know if this was technically possible. It was pretty magical to see stuff in Excel for the first time. Spreadbeats is a project for Spotify advertising to reach media planners to convince them of Spotify's video ad capabilities, and we made a music video in an Excel sheet. We didn't want this to be just eye candy. Like, we wanted to tell a story. We decided to build the narrative around oneself, who wakes up in a world of data, who is bored, who wants more. And then through the transformative power of music, she becomes alive and she starts to merge into different characters. And then she becomes human.
There were a lot of parties involved. We had amazing coders, and then we had our visual artists, and it was like a very interesting balance between all those parties. Illustrators became coders, coders became illustrators, crew creators became coders. Like, we kind of all needed to know what was possible and what was not possible.
There were a lot of hurdles because we really took the hard way in making this. First one was visualization techniques. You could make a video first using Excel as a video player. We didn't do that. We decided to make frame by frame in Excel using Excel functions.
If you look at the coding of the file, every scene in the music video is essentially a different tab. So they automatically switched from tabs to have like different scenes.
There's like 20 to 30 tabs running at the same time, but you don't see them because we made them invisible, but there's like constantly switching from tab to tab. All the code is in the Excel sheet itself. The second big hurdle was the size of the file. We wanted this to be as seamless as possible for the salespeople and the people who received it. Just something that they clicked open through an attachment. So we had to keep the file under 10 megabytes, which was very, very hard. And we actually used a lot of techniques from the 80s, from when screens were not as performant. The third big hurdle was syncing the visuals to the music. We built an algorithm that synced the track to the visuals in a range of 0 to 7 milliseconds, so it always felt synced. At a certain point, we had to make the choice, are we going to use AI or not? It would have been easier to use it because it would have allowed us to automate a lot of stuff. But we decided not to. But it's actually added to the ID because you could feel the little mistakes and the little glitches, and you could feel the people behind it. It wasn't perfect, and that made him much more charming.
Which is something you like don't hear like in this world, also with AI. Like, everything has to be perfect, and it has to be like beautiful from start to finish, and like we like not being perfect.